What's up, fam, and thank you so much for stopping by the channel once again from us over here at Locust&WildHoney. So as you guys have been requesting, this is something that's kind of become a ritual as each Fog Pacsun release has come and gone. We do a bit of a conversation video, one that we talk about and chop up what we like, what we don't like, and things to anticipate, along with sharing some information that I have and what you guys have. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So first and foremost, what I wanted to start out with saying is that there is no definitive date for the drop. I was told a while back by somebody that will remain unnamed in the Pacsun family that the 24th was the drop date. That being said, I've heard time and time again that a random release is imminent, and this is kind of a curveball, to be honest with you. I honestly wouldn't have given it any credence had it not have been told to me a plethora of different times by employees, and actually a bunch of stores have already received their products. So there's definitely a drop coming very soon. And yeah, whether it's the 24th or it's a random day, I definitely stay on notice. If you guys don't already, definitely follow me on Instagram and on Twitter, because I generally release all the info I get right away on there. So that's something to take into account as well. But yeah, as of today, there is no definitive date. It could be the 24th or it could be a random day. Next up, let's go ahead and talk about what's gonna release. As you guys already know, if you guys saw in the vlog, I was at ComplexCon, so I'm almost 100% certain all of the garments that were at ComplexCon will be releasing. I just don't see Pacsun withholding those garments. And that being said, I'm not 100% convinced that everything that's been depicted in the pictures will be releasing this time around. So yeah, without further ado, let's go check out the first picture. So I'm gonna be looking at the pictures here on my iPhone, but I will have the pictures right here next to me, and that way you guys can see them as well. The first picture I'm looking at here, this gentleman is gonna be wearing the long sleeve mock neck, the stripe one, as you guys can obviously tell. That being said, it's gonna be very similar, if not an exact replica to the last one that had released in black and cream. This time around, obviously, as you can see here, it's gonna be red and cream, and expect this one to fit exactly the same. The sleeves are gonna be extremely elongated, so that's something to take into account if you guys are planning to purchase online. If you guys already own the piece, you guys are already familiar with it, but if you plan to have the cuffs at your wrists, expect there to be like a lot of stacking, because yeah, the sleeves are very long. Moving downward, he's wearing the cargo pants. These came out at ComplexCon in black. And I don't think that these tan ones are going to be releasing during this drop. I could be wrong, I could stand corrected, but I'm not convinced that they're going to be coming out. That being said, honestly, I wasn't a huge fan of these pants just because the quality was not up to snuff. It wasn't up to par in my opinion, especially to justify spending $100+ on them. So yeah, at ComplexCon, I didn't pick them up just because of my prior experience. They fit just like the camo pants from Collection 1. Hopefully they improve the quality. And yeah, I know Jerry spoke about him improving quality, so hopefully this time around it's gonna be better quality. But yeah, the camo ones for me, they ripped at the seam in the crotch region, and yeah, I just thought that was kind of whack. So let's go ahead and move on to the next picture. This next picture, again, is gonna be a different color, a different rendition of a shirt from the previous release. Of course, you guys already know it came out in black and white. Is one of the most popular pieces. This time around, as you can obviously tell, it's red and cream. And yeah, moving downwards, you got the cream shorts, those are already released, along with the cream leggings. The boots obviously are main collection, so there's not much more to talk about there. One thing about sizing for this specific t-shirt, I went true to size on it, and it's honestly a little bit too big for me. So I might consider sizing down if you don't want it to be like super drapey and super oversized. This picture was a bit of a curveball. Honestly, I had no idea this would be releasing. I don't even know what this is called, to be honest with you. From my perspective, it has like a bit of like a Mexican heritage, if you will. It kind of reminds me of I don't know, like maybe like a poncho. I mean, I could be wrong. Let me know in the comment section down below if you guys know what exactly this piece would be generalized at. But honestly, like I don't really like it. I mean, like, and that's not to say I'm against like Mexican culture or anything like that, because like I have a poncho like this, but it's like for like bonfires and like, you know, to legitimately like keep me warm. And I don't see myself wearing something like this on the regular, so I personally will pass on it. But I mean, kudos to Fear God for trying something new. That's awesome. Underneath he's wearing the gray mock neck. It's not the one with the zippers. It's like this the thinner one. I believe it was priced at $50. I believe that they will be re-releasing certain pieces from the last drop. And moving downward, we have the cream shorts, as you guys have already seen, and then the fog Vans, out of which I am very, very doubtful they will re-release, but who knows. Here the gentleman is wearing a flannel. This is a new flannel, this is a new pattern. I don't expect it to fit any different than the previous flannels. As you can see in the arms, they don't taper. I know like a lot of flannels, especially nowadays, they taper as they go down to the wrist region. The Fear God ones, I don't find that they taper quite as drastically, if you will, or if at all. I do like this flannel, to be honest with you guys. Is it worth the $100 price tag that it's gonna be? That's up to you to decide. It's a fog piece. So, it's definitely cool if you don't have a black and red flannel already. Definitely something to look at. I personally don't think I'm gonna pick it up just because I'm just not too crazy about it. There's nothing that, you know, makes it stand out. Underneath it looks like he's wearing a basic tee, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's the basic tee, and it's cream. Hopefully that's a re-release. I love the cream t-shirts. And then moving downwards, we have the cream shorts again. Here we have the gentleman wearing a cream t-shirt. Definitely a sick piece. Actually, I didn't pick this one up last go around. I honestly don't know why. I have every other color of the boxy tee. I have the gray, the white, and the black. And I honestly, I don't even remember seeing it. I don't know. I'm gonna have to watch the vlog and see if it was actually there. But I didn't get this cream tee, so I'm probably gonna try and pick it up. I love the boxy tees. They're honestly essential. I just throw it on and it's just so easy to wear. These ones fit oversized, so that's something to take into account when you're purchasing online. And yeah, moving downward, we have the same things again, the $80 cream shorts, and then we have the leggings for $50, and they might just restock on those as well. We have another color variation of a similar piece from last drop, and it's the quarter zip hoodie in an olive colorway. This piece was actually dropped at ComplexCon. I actually have it. It's actually here in my room right now. And yeah, for me personally, I like it being cropped, so I actually sized down. I went for a size small. I generally wear a size medium in fog stuff. But yeah, I love this piece. If you guys don't already have a quarter zip hoodie, I definitely suggest it for you guys. It's a really sick piece. The color is very, very cool. Moving downward, he's wearing the olive shorts. This was also released at ComplexCon and made available for $80. I personally, again, I'm not gonna pick it up just because I have the cream ones. I feel like I'm gonna be a bit redundant in this video just because there is a bit of a repetitive like aspects of this collection to this drop, and that's not a knock on Jerry Lorenzo or on this drop or fog. I did purchase them for Bryce and he loves them, so if that says anything. This next picture, he's wearing a Camo Bomber, and this is not the same Bomber from first collection. This one is actually different in that it's not made of canvas. It's gonna be made of that like nylon material that Fog has been using. And yeah, it's definitely cool. The ruching is gonna be absent, and that's what I've found in collection 2. A resounding theme is the ruching is not there. However, there are really cool minute details that I've become a fan of, like special stitching on the wrist cuff region. Looks really, really cool. Just little details that make it special. And actually, the way the collection 2 bombers fit, in my opinion, are much better. Underneath, he's wearing a fog hoodie. This isn't the one with a zipper up front. This one's gonna be cropped, and it's gonna have like a raglan fit, a raglan style. It is gonna be oversized. I wouldn't necessarily compare it to the Metallica one because I feel like that one was a bit more oversized, but expect it to fit similarly. Moving downward, as you can see here, he's wearing a pair of Camo Joggers. These are gonna be exactly like the gray ones. They're gonna fit like the gray ones, and they're gonna be priced at the same price point as the gray ones. I wear the black ones all the time. Honestly, I think if I could suggest one piece out of everything that's come out or that's coming out this go around, I'd say pick up the black joggers, but I'll get into that later. But yeah, here we have a look at the camo hoodie. We get to see the back of it, and as you can see, the tag is on the outside. Definitely a cool touch, reminiscent of the orange one from last collection. A cool hoodie. If you guys are looking for a camo hoodie, something of this sort, definitely pick it up. I'd say go true to size if you want it to be oversized. It's definitely, in my opinion, I think it fits a bit oversized. So if you want it to be like pretty oversized, go for your respective size that you usually get in Fog. In this picture, we also have a backpack, that of which I would like to talk about a little later in this video, towards the end, just because I have another picture that's like a bit closer up of the backpack. So we'll get more into that in a little bit. And then as you can see here, it's just the camo sweats. So let's go ahead and move on. Here in this picture, we have nothing new. We have the varsity jacket along with the basic tank, but at the bottom, for the bottoms here, it's personally my favorite piece of this entire drop, and it's the black pants. Honestly, I love these pants. I can't like say that enough. I honestly might double up for this drop when Neems and I go and vlog it and stuff. I wear them on the regular, very comfortable. The fit is awesome. And yeah, they're just like the gray ones and the camo ones as we talked about earlier. I know Rick Owens has one that's really similar, and that might have something to do with why I like them so much. I don't know, it might be a bias, but yeah, I definitely like these pants a lot. Here in this picture, we see the same pants as we just discussed. Moving upwards, there is a mock neck in black. I actually really like the black version of the mock neck, so it's definitely something I'm gonna consider. And then for the top piece, we have a sleeveless flannel in black and red. I feel like black and red has been like kind of like a resounding theme for the flannels this drop, and it's honestly perfect considering the fact that like we're in the Christmas time, like holiday season. Definitely a good look. I personally don't think I'm gonna pick up the sleeveless flannel just because I have quite a few, and honestly I don't really wear them that much. So this next picture is the default picture on the Pacsun website, and as you can see here, he's wearing the quarter zip gray hoodie from the last drop. And I changed my mind. I know I said that the black pants were my favorite piece from this drop, but now it's a tie because I have this Merlot Bomber. I love this Merlot Bomber. Honestly, in my opinion, this is without doubt the most beautiful bomber that's come out of the Pacsun Fog Diffusion from Fear of God line. Honestly, this is such a sick bomber. It's so easy to wear. If you guys are looking for a jacket, a bomber, I suggest it. Thing is so dope in my opinion. Next up in this picture, we're gonna be focusing on one piece and one piece alone, and that is that beanie that sits on this gentleman's head. Honestly guys, this beanie does not look that special to me. I have to be objective with you. I'm a big fan of Jerry Lorenzo and Fear of God, as you guys already know. And this beanie it's just a beanie. I don't see anything special about it apart from the fact that it has the Fog branding. And because of that fact, I know that this beanie is gonna be vastly overpriced. So do I suggest this for myself or to you? No, I don't think you should pick this up. I know that one tactic that is used for pieces that they expect not to do well is that they're gonna make limited quantities. So expect this along with the next piece that I'm gonna show you, or the next picture I'm gonna show you, to be super limited. And let's move on. This last picture here is probably the one that's created the most buzz, simply due to the fact that it's probably the most random. Ready Made and Fear of God absolutely killed their collaboration. They came out with a backpack that is absolutely glorious and magnificent by every stretch of the word. I mean, if I had the money and if money was no object, that would be on my back for sure. That being said, this is not the case with this collaboration with Pacsun, honestly. In my opinion, and I don't want you guys to be upset with me, my job is to be objective. Fashion is completely arbitrary and it's subjective. I want to put this disclaimer out there because I know people will be offended who love Jerry Lorenzo and love Fear of God, but I have to be fair and I have to be honest. I am not crazy about this backpack. I know it's going to be super limited, and I know that it's going to be priced at approximately $200. Honestly, guys, those selling points are not reasons to purchase a backpack that is no different than one that you could buy from like Tilly's, like a JanSport. This looks like a JanSport backpack to me. Granted, there are details on the arm straps, but that's not a big enough selling point to me, in my opinion. I'm sure it's gonna be pretty good quality. The zippers look like they're nice and hefty. That being said, if you like it, definitely get it. If you need a backpack and you want it, get it. I don't want to dissuade anybody or discourage anybody. And yeah, that's just my opinion on the backpack. Hopefully we don't argue, because I don't like arguing with you guys. Alright guys, so that's gonna do it for today's video. Hopefully it was insightful and you guys enjoyed it. I'd love to get a dialogue going down in the comment section down below, just like the previous fog drop discussions. I try to keep it like the same format, so hopefully you guys are enjoying that. And yeah guys, if you did like the video, please consider leaving a thumbs up. YouTube has implemented a brand new system, and number one, it's making people unsubscribe to the channel. Number two, my videos are not showing up in a lot of people's sub boxes, so please consider putting me on your notifications, like that little bell thing on my channel. And if you guys could please like the videos, honestly, it's working to the benefit of the big YouTubers, and kudos to them for doing that. But for us new channels, it's really working to our detriment. It makes it nearly impossible for us to get any exposure. So if you guys could just stay engaged with the channel, leave likes, keep me on notifications, and comment, it would go a long way. And not just that, you guys already know I love like being in dialogue and conversating with you guys. So let me know in the comment section down below. Are you guys gonna camp out? Are you gonna purchase online? What do you think about this drop? Are you hyped? Are you not as excited because it's kind of redundant? What are your thoughts? Just let me know down below what you guys think. Do you guys disagree with my thoughts about the backpack? I actually want to hear about that. And yeah guys, that's gonna wrap it up. As always, it's a huge pleasure and privilege for me to make these videos for you guys, honestly. Just the feedback and the support, I can't emphasize enough. I'm truly grateful for it, and so blessed to be privileged enough to get to do life with you guys, and just, I don't know, just do these videos. And yeah guys, that's gonna do it. As always, how I end every video, Locust and Wild Honey, I'm gonna say peace, be blessed.